The West Virginia legislature is moving forward on a proposal to legalize sports betting if the United States Supreme Court rules in favor of allowing states to offer it. Jocelyn King reports in the Wheeling News-Register that the measure could create jobs at the state's 4 racetracks and the casino at the Greenbrier Resort.
Delegate Sean Fluharty, who represents Ohio County, proposed the bill. He says the Lottery Commission would oversee sports betting as it does other gambling, and the casinos already have the infrastructure in place to handle it. Senate Majority Leader Ryan Ferns adds the legislation would allow for apps for betting if people already have player memberships established at the track.
The betting would be taxed at a rate of 10% of general gross revenue. One study says that would be an additional $13.4 million in revenue the first year, potentially growing to nearly $29 million by the 5th year. Phil Kabler reports in the Charleston Gazette-Mail that one potential issue with the bill is opposition from the National Basketball Association and Major League Baseball, at least as the law is currently drafted. Those major sports leagues say the bill doesn't have proper safeguards, doesn't protect consumers, and wouldn't prohibit players from betting on their own sports. Those groups have offered to help improve the legislation, and they also recommend a 1% integrity tax to help them investigate problems and monitor games.
Those are good points, Betsy, but the West Virginia Lottery Commission opposes that additional 1% tax.
However, officials there say it should actually be easier to monitor gambling in a regulated market.
The Senate Judiciary Committee and Finance Committee approved the proposal after 2 days of discussion. That version does not include the 1% cut for the sports leagues, although the concept must still go through the House of Delegates.
The Gazette-Mail's Phil Kabler reports that the Lottery Commission wants to capture 2/3 of the illegal sports betting market in the state. They say a conservative estimate for that is $250 million in West Virginia alone.
It's important to remember, though, that all this discussion hinges on the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling. New Jersey is challenging a federal ban on sports gambling in states that don't currently have it. A decision could come as early as this spring, and then we'll see whether West Virginia is in the game.